So I spend a huge amount of time, mainly because I've gone from marketing to CEO, working with marketers to talk about how do you influence executives. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about that. And there's sort of two sides to this coin. The first side is we as marketers have to own the AI experience story with executives. Remember we talked about experiences. These are the bits and pieces that we put into market as marketers. In the executive room, your CMO needs to own this. Because if you don't, someone else is going to own it for you. And that puts us back where we came from in marketing support and a horrible experience. Now is our time. Get up there, make sure we can tell the story. But we have to have the business side to this as well. So my advice to all marketers when they're trying to influence executives is you have to operate like a P&L, right? Develop and report on business plans. So what I'm saying here is when you're moving to dynamic marketing, or in fact, whatever you're doing in marketing, write it out like a business plan. Hey, we're going to do this and we expect to achieve this. And partner with executives that we're not necessarily used to partnering with. We always talk about partnering with sales. Whenever I was in marketing leadership roles, actually I got burnt a bunch of times and didn't get what I wanted. So later in life, when I was in leadership roles, what I did was the first person I partnered with was the CFO. I went and said, hey, this is the business plan, right? This is what I'm thinking of doing for marketing. This is the return. Can you validate it? Is it what you're thinking? Because ultimately you're going to be turning the budget and I want you as a partner in this. And then I'd bring the chief people officer or the chief HR officer in and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Does this fit with our talent strategy and all the rest of it? So before we took this to the executive team, the CEO, I had all this buy-in before, and it was a real business plan. And this, right now, is super important that we act like this because your CFO, your COO, they're looking for operational efficiencies, and marketing typically hands money over. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop that. Show what our expected revenue impact is. Show the operational efficiency. Say, yes, maybe we don't need 10, for example, content hires. We only need 6. But what we're going to do is the money we save on the 4 or the technology we got rid of, we're actually going to use that for our pilot pool. And you need to keep your hands off of that because it's a really important strategic part because that is actually going to feed our long-term revenue goals. The pilot pool might not generate revenue, but it's going to be the future pool that is going to bring things up that are going to generate revenue. Because right now, things are moving so quickly, we need to be able to experiment and need money. So that's why we're reinvesting what we've done from terms of operational efficiencies. And if you show that and you get the CFO's buy-in before you launch this out to the rest of the C-suite, it'll go fine. All the other business units do this. Marketing can do it too. We just have to speak the right language, right? And then, of course, we need to show the impact on customer experiences.